and still get the same results. It's not the tool, it's who's using the tool. There's people who use my iron and say, oh my gosh, my hair is not as silky as when Crystal does it. Right, because it's not the tool. Okay, yes, about 45 to 50% of it is, the tool you're using. But how you use that tool is going to determine your outcome. You're welcome, babe. It was a good question, though, because some people would ask something like that, or they'd be afraid to ask that question. So that was a great question, because a lot of people don't understand the reasons behind it. So you took the guessing game out of it for everybody else. Finally caught alive. Oh, you're welcome. Using a pressing comb and a flat iron is too much heat. Like I said, it just depends. It depends on the nature of what you're doing. I'm not going to say it's too much heat because some hair requires that. Like there's some clients who their hair is so coarse, a flat iron is not going to do it. They're not going to get as silky at the roots as you would want them to. So then yes, a hot comb is sometimes required. But it's just on a case by case. I have all the kitchen gadgets in the world in my kitchen, but still can't cook. Exactly. So you can have as many tools as you want. But if you don't know how to use that tool properly, then it makes no sense. How hot is the hair straightener? Right now I have it at 450. I rarely go to 500 with this tool. With any of my tools. Rarely. Because I don't really need to. 450 is the threshold for me. And even at 450, sometimes my partings are small, sometimes my partings are large. It depends on the texture of the hair that I'm working with. So it's a case-by-case basis. It starts from 130 to 500 degrees. Thank you, Pat. I have coarse hair, yet I've had so much heat that it thinned and damaged. Yeah, that happens too. That happens too. I got an amazing review yesterday from a client, I'm assuming. I couldn't tell the client's name because they are using some form of alias, which is weird to me. Because if you're going to leave a review, don't be afraid to leave your name. Anyhow, you guys want a story time? If you want a story time, put a fire emoji in the chat, please. I'm gonna wait to see. If not, I'll just keep it to myself. Where do we leave reviews? Well, this was a review for the salon, not necessarily the products. This was for the salon. You want to read something out loud for me? You in school. You can read it. So I'm going to have my client read it out loud first. And then I will commentate as she reads through it. And that will probably get us through her appointment anyway. So hold that thought. I'm coming. Review. This was yesterday. Okay, I guess not. It was nice and long at that, so yes. Did it come up? Reviews. There you go. So this customer or client, should I say, left this review 22 hours ago. Yeah, it was nice and long.